something so big is about to happen for you in the next 48 hours. You are going to get some shocking news. Your hustle is being celebrated. All this grinding, all the people that try to stop you that couldn't, you are about to be celebrated in a very big way. And you're going to get, I don't know, some very exciting news. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Okay, you are getting good news that big things are happening. Big things are to be celebrated. You have been motivated. You have not given up. And it is your season to slay. Ooh, I'm channeling. We are the champions. Yes, we are. I'm also hearing we will rock you. People are very jealous of you. I'm not trying to be like, oh my gosh, they're so jealous. No, people are really jealous of you. And they really try to hide it. And then I'm also hearing that song, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Okay, Smoke Show, what are you up to, bestie? What are you doing? What do you have going on? You are gifted, and you are finally realizing that your gift is meant to be shared with the entire world. You are a vessel from the divine, and it's time for you to celebrate that. Pop champagne, spray champagne, dance. I'm getting like jumping up and down energy. Like, oh my gosh, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. I worked so hard. I did all these odd jobs. I did all of these things. And I'm finally going to get what I deserve. Get to be, you're in your season of being delivered, vindicated, and liberated. You are being liberated in this season of other obligations you thought you'd have to ride for. If it was a job, like, oh, I'm gonna have to stay there forever. No. You're seeing a different vision nowadays. You're like, why do I have to do that? Why do I have to stay there? Why do I have to work for these people? I really don't. Whatever doesn't fit in your life anymore, you know that you're destined for more. You've always refused to settle, but now you know that you don't got to keep it so humble and so cute. You deserve the very best. And this is bringing in your legacy. You're getting things on a very big scale. And you're just awakening to the fact that when I breathe life into myself, when I affirm that I can have this life, it really transpires. You are a master manifester. So whatever you summon comes running. Whatever you desire, it already desires you. You are safe to want what you want. You are safe to love how you want. You have an entourage of angels. And they're always working overtime for you. Your protection is going to be on display this week. To show your ops and your enemies, I'm cool. Hope you have a great day. And I roll with the big dogs. You're not really going to have to say that you roll with the big dogs. It's just going to be presented around you. Like, okay. And I'm also hearing, I want my pink sweatshirt back. I want my pink sweatshirt back. Somebody wants a reason to talk to you. I don't know, even this is random. I don't even know who that is. But somebody wants a reason to talk to you. So they're like, I want my pink sweatshirt back. And you're like, what? What? This could be somebody you haven't talked to in a really long time. But people know that you're up to something, as you're very secretive. But no, there's not going to be any way that you can hide the smile on your face. You are not going to be able to wipe the smile off of your face. You're going to also, when you hear this good news in the next 24 to 48 hours, you're going to shift a couple of things that you don't normally get to do for yourself or for your family or for your loved ones. There is something that you've been considering, contemplating, or thinking about, and you're going to start strategically planning a way for this to unfold. Something that you know your family deserves, and you are being sent destiny helpers, ideas, gems, and confirmations that that's something that you should do. Let's say you guys have been wanting to travel but that's not something you get to do normally. You are going to be put in a position where you will be able to travel way more frequent, way more Mercury in the microwave. You know, you will be able to travel way more frequently than ever before because the destiny helpers are like your travel agents. The travel agents are the ones that are going to be saving you money and helping you plan. And it's just going to be a win-win-win. Every time there's something that you want to do, God will show you a win-win-win. Not a win-win, not a lose-lose-lose, not a lose-lose, a win-win-win. For instance, you'll be winning by going on this vacation because you will get rest after being in workaholic mode. You will be winning by saving a ton of money. And then you will be winning by getting this magical experience with your loved one to build intimacy or to have a family vacation. And that is a win-win-win. God will make it easy for you. So yeah, this is your party, bestie. This is your disco ball. These are your shiny slippers. They're your glass slippers. You are going from the pit to the palace and everyone is getting a front row seat. But most of all, you are so humble and you are so grateful that you are excited to not only do for your loved ones, but pay it forward for others. So if you're new here, I'm your bestie on the internet, duh. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I am your cosmic cheerleader. I am your spiritual advisor. I'm your fairy godmother. I'm your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So grab whatever you be snacking on, sipping on, and because I'm going in. What I was channeling is you are going through this grinding era that you maybe thought was your flop era, but your bark, your bite, you being smoking hot. Don't bump your head, bestie, that you're smoking hot. And you don't even need a filter. You don't need a filter. You don't need plastic surgery. You don't need Facetune. You are the artist. You look at yourself as a canvas. Maybe you used to not look at yourself that way. So if you've been talking to yourself in a negative light or it's something that you've been trying to work on, keep working on it because it has been working in your favor. You guys look at yourself right now as a blank canvas. You're like, I'm the muse, I'm the canvas, I'm the artist. So you are more than the triple threat. You are a hybrid version of an earth angel, of a seer. You are a hybrid goat. There are not a lot of people like you. You are going from the pit to the palace, and something that you've been wanting to get paid well doing. Okay, it could be in spirituality, it could be in art or design. You are rising where you are gifted. You are gifted and you are on the rise. Something you thought was something that you thought was getting boring or monotonous. Sorry, Mercury's in the microwave. Bear with me, guys. Something that you've been staying silent about is what really drives you. Something that you've been something you've been staying silent about is the fact that you are motivated by your art and your creativity. It like really gets your gears going, but maybe you thought, I can't get paid for that. There's no way I'm going to get paid for that. You are going to get paid for that. And you are going to get a very big confirmation and good news that you will be celebrated in relation to your work. You will be celebrated in relation to your work. So maybe during this dark night of the cocoon, dark night of the hibernation, you felt like I worked too hard. I put too much on my plate. I'm a workaholic. These are all the things that I do, but I don't want to settle. How can I slow it down? How can I work smarter and not harder? And I don't know, get ready for another level up. You guys resonate with being the phoenix rising. You are a spiritual motivator. You spiritually motivate people with what you emanate. Yeah. You motivate and influence other people to get up off their behind, to go for what they want. You motivate others to stand on business. This is a big deal. People are loving it. Loving it in this season because people that have truly supported you are about to be winning with you. Okay, there are some people that you're not going to forget about that helped you get to this point. People that had patience with you, that were genuinely kind and nice and helpful. You are not going to forget any of those people. And I'm seeing that maybe there's been like this slow buildup through the week where you've been getting more and more and more. So you've been paying forward and paying forward. Whatever you've been divvying out, you know that like, even if you're not a millionaire, even if you don't have a ton of money, you've been working on how you feel when you are being generous, when you are paying it forward. You're really paying attention to the emotion and how you know you're going to get that back times 1,000, times 1,000,000, times 100. Your streams of income are being multiplied and you've been moving in silence, but you are giving back and you are sharing your gifts with others. So word is getting around by what you do for others that you're up to something. What are we going to do with you, Bestie? What are we going to do with you? You are up to something because you don't be trusting people out here. You don't want to tell them like, oh, I want to plan this. This is what I want to be when I grow up. Oh, it'd be so cool if I could do this for a job. You move very methodically, but you are about to checkmate so many people that didn't believe in you or that copied you along the way. Let's not forget about those, okay? There are so many people trying to copy you and they got exhausted. They weren't ready for that treadmill ride. They weren't ready for that marathon. You have stamina. You have gravitas, okay? You have the virtue, the ancient Roman virtue of vigor, the strength, and the seriousness. You have the courage. You are brave. The way that you are disciplined is not easily replicated. I'm going to say that again. The way that you hustle, the way that you grind, the way that you've been maneuvering, the discipline is not easily replicated. People are exhausted. They're like, you know what? It's way too hard out here to be an earth angel because you're smoking hot. You don't need no filter. And you're starting to breathe that life into yourself. Like, I don't need a filter. I don't need this. I don't need that. I look amazing. I am this blank canvas. And I can do whatever I want with my aesthetic or my look or my wardrobe. You guys are feeling extremely creative. Coming out of this cocoon, a butterfly. When you were a cocoon in a land, in an environment of monsters that smash butterflies. You came up out of this cocoon like, oh my gosh, it's a bright and beautiful day. I'm just loving life. It's amazing. Birds were chirping. And you look around and you're like, what is going on over here? What is going on over here? These bullies, these narcissists, these karmics are like stomping around, doing the most, overcompensating because whole time they've been trying to be better than you. Trying to one up you, trying to get the leverage. You guys already know the gist. All of your hard work is bringing in a legacy. And this news that you're getting in the next 48 hours is going to light a magic fire under your behind because it's going to show you however you've been working smarter and not harder is in your best interest. So you're not burned out, so you're not tired. But yeah, people still can't keep up. They are trying to figure out your formula. They're trying to figure out your formula for how you post, how you edit, how you influence, how you draw, how you paint, how you design. They're trying to figure out your formula, your Krabby Patty formula. They're trying to figure out your cosmic blueprint. I don't think so. So their mind games backfired. Okay, you guys were dealing with some people's mind games and they backfired. I'm getting so much about you guys being gifted and talented. You went through a very rough and choppy season where you didn't believe that you were gifted. You're like, maybe I can't get paid for this. Maybe it's not going to be okay. Maybe like it's not going to go my way. Like maybe I was like getting ahead of myself. Someone will gift you or help you in some way. And I was hearing 48 hours. I don't normally hear timelines for you guys. But remember, these messages are timeless. So when you find this message, when you come across this video, it is for you. You are giving back and sharing your gifts with others. You have a key role in changing the world. I want you to affirm that below. I have a key role. I have a lead role in changing the world. Changing the world with my gifts and my talents. Okay, I have a lead role and I'm changing the world. Oh, I love it. So silence has been the best way for you to increase your personal power. But now you're getting ready to stand on business and you're going to be saying a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And people are a little bit scared. Okay, they've been hearing you bark from your corner of the world or the internet. But they're not ready for that bite. And that bite is that part, the next part. You are unlocking abundance. You are standing so tall today. Okay, so let's say you normally don't even feel comfortable around your ops. You're like, hello. Okay, that's how you guys are acting. Like, hello, I hope you have a beautiful day. Like, you give 0 Fs. You are so unfazed after whatever you just went through. You're like, I genuinely hope they have a good day. You guys are always just blowing people away. You are always leaving people speechless. Like, did they mean that? Are they kidding? No, you constantly have people changing their mind about you. No one pivots like you. And as you put things in perspective from era to era or season to season, you just really grasp what's important to you. And you're like, op number 4, listen, op number 4, I really hope you have a good day. I really, really do. And they're just like, I've been doing spell work on you whole time. You're like, but I really hope you have a good day. You're just walking on sunshine. Affirm it below. I am walking on sunshine. I have the Midas touch. Hello. Hello. We have the Uzi. So you guys are a hybrid goat. You are naturally a designer, an entertainer, an artist, a star, an earth angel, chosen influencer. And you are protected. So if this is your message and you are excited for the news that's coming within 48 hours, I want you to drop your Uzis down below. I want you to drop your locks down below. Because you don't got to say much. People are going to know, oh, they really are out here doing this. Like, they've been doing all of these odd jobs. They've been doing all of this hustling. Your hustle is being celebrated. Working smarter is helping you entertain more of your creative endeavors. This collective I'm speaking to, you get rewarded when you play. You get rewarded when you work less hard because the Most High knows your heart. You have the capability of grinding and rocking it until the wheels fall off, but that's not what your task is. That's not what your goal is. Your goal is to get things done, to speak life into yourself, to not think you're an imposter, to have faith, and to believe, to kind of be like the full 2.0 while working smarter. That's your guys' task. So something is being revealed to you. Devil energy was trying to keep you from your purpose. You guys were constantly surrounded by people that had to win at all costs. They're like, I have to win. I have to win against them. You're like, this isn't even a race. And you like a little bit of healthy competition, but these people have not been healthy with you. They have not kept it a buck. They have not kept it 1,000. They've been really fake and fraudulent. They've been full of applesauce. You guys are getting a new job. You're getting a new job title. You're getting a new offer. Some of you guys are stepping down. Some of you guys are willingly being demoted because you're like, I got so much good other stuff over here. I don't care about being demoted. I don't care about stepping down. I don't care how other people perceive it. You are showing people, I run this. I clocked the game. I am here. They're like, oh, I wish I could be like excited to get demoted. I wish I could be excited to lose this job. I wish I could be, and it's not to say that there's not fear. Okay, fear is natural, but you don't feed it. You're like, yeah, I'm a little bit scared, but I'm just going to have faith. I'm going to stand on that. So you guys were constantly fed to the wolves, and now you're standing on business. Constantly like set up for failure. So you were working on being your own boss. And when I pulled out the tarot bestie, this is what I got for you guys. This was the first card. This is the Six of Wands. Okay, I'm channeling a message. Either you're going to get confirmation that like you're on the right track and you're going to be like slaying, or yeah, you're going to feel more reassured that you're going to be famous, or you're going to be known around the world, or that like this will really bring in your legacy. Some of you guys maybe have been really hopeful. Like, I hope this brings this in. It would be nice if it did this. But no, you are going to be feeling it. You came out of this slumber of nobody cares about me, fake friends everywhere, breaking up with people, your cutoff game being ferocious, constantly being left to suffer, or to do things alone, or to have to figure it out. This made you strong. That made you strong. This is how you came out. You came out leading the pack. You came out standing on business. We have the Four of Wands. Look at you guys in the cocoon. Your destiny helpers are like, they're seeing that you're a little bit stuck. They're seeing when you need help. Those people are who you are sharing in this experience with. Like, I won today. I'm winning this week, and I want to pay this forward. I want to thank you. I want to give appreciation. I want to spotlight you. A lot of your enemies are in the hot seat right now. They ain't feeling too great. They ain't feeling too rosy. And you guys are sitting on sunshine. Like, people are a little bit annoyed. Like, I didn't even know they could get that much happier. Like, how is it even possible? You have been in the spirit of forgiveness. You've been in the spirit of letting go of negative self-talk. So maybe you did one step at a time. You're like, I'm going to work on not being so mean to myself and not feeling like an imposter. Then I'm going to work more on my prayers and my affirmations. And then I'm going to work more on my faith and my belief system. Then I'm going to work on my patience. Then I'm going to work on my shadow aspects and my ego. You're bossing up. Okay, you are bossing up. This is like your pep rally for like your award ceremony, and you don't even know really how you're about to be rewarded, but you are feeling magnetic, amazing, charming. You're just full of like vigor and strength and conviction. I'm telling you guys, you're looking in the mirror and you're like, I like what I see. I like what I see. I like what I see. Bibbity bobbity boo. I love it. I love every minute of it. It's, looking at that same old calculator and being like, whether it's girl math, my math, collective math, earth angel math, you're like, it's mathing. It's It's mathing. Could you guys be seeing angel number 444? Okay. Could you guys be seeing angel number 222? You're seeing angel numbers all over the place. Okay. You guys could be seeing 222, 555, 808. Let me know in the comments what angel number 808 means to you, because I've gotten that 3 days in a row. So I know it's important to your message. Yesterday's message, I saw angel number 1212, and I saw 808, and I saw 555. The day before, I saw 808, 222, and 111. Like, the angel numbers have been intense. There's a lot of rapid growth here. So all of these like odd jobs that you've had, there's so much that you're going to be able to leave on the table or walk away from. Like, I'm good. I don't need that. Really knowing what you don't need and believing in that. It's such a powerful metamorphosis. They couldn't stop you, and you came out stronger. Many of you were feeling tempted to leave something on the table. You were feeling tempted to just give up. Maybe I want too much. Maybe I'm just lusting, or I'm being delusional. So you guys have been praying about it. You're not just going to leave what you want on the table. You're not doing it. Okay? You've come out of this mental prison, this spiritual boot camp, a boss, an absolute boss, really in tune with your emotions and being more vulnerable and putting yourself out there in ways that you haven't before. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. Like, you guys are in your divine masculine energy. You're really telling people, like, this is what's up. This is what I need. I know that you've been running amok and trying to get away with stuff, or trying to take advantage of me, or trying to get one over on me, but that's not how this is going down. So you can either ish or get off the pot. You can be team me, or I don't know. There were some people claiming to be team you, but they were not pulling their weight. They were not pulling their weight. So you're done overthinking. You're like, I'm not overthinking at all. And when I pulled out this deck, this popped out, and it wasn't even supposed to be in there. Look at this. Okay, new energy, new priorities. You are attractive. And not only are you attractive, bestie, but you see yourself as attractive. You're not doubting that you're attractive. You're like, I'm beautiful. I'm trying to think of some examples. Like, let's say you don't like going without makeup. You're like, I look beautiful without makeup. Let's say you don't like, I'm trying to think of something. Let's say you don't like not using filters on your social media. You're like, I don't care. Let's say it makes you uncomfortable to look in the mirror. You're like, I don't care. I don't care. Whatever used to make you uncomfortable before or second guess yourself, you're like, I'm amazing. You are the siren. You are a spiritual gangster. You are the original in anything that you do. And you're showing people, yeah, I have bark and I have bite. I got both. Okay, you're going to be dripping in ice, dripping in gold, dripping in coin, dripping in something. I'm getting milk and honey. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Your era of milk and honey. You went through some type of attack where you thought, I want too many things that are materialistic, or something like that. Or maybe you realized you were hoarding things because you felt like you needed to see everything in front of you. Like, I'm good. You've just really done some major, oh my gosh, the sun. Some major internal work to shine in the way that you are. The type of riches you're going to have, you're making your ancestors, your angels so proud. So in the next 48 hours, Confirmation again, you are getting some really big news. Really big news. If I could shuffle. But yeah, devil energy is like in every deck I'm pulling. Every deck I'm pulling, the devil's like, wait. But to me, that also means when it's coming out with all of this money, that the type of riches you're going to have is insane. Literally insane. This reminds me, I'm thinking of Tyler's Tarot right now. So you guys could literally have a home with a movie theater. You could custom design your own home. You could buy multiple cars. Like, something is happening where the money is shifting. Your money is being resurrected. You've been getting serious about the changes that you need to make and the cord cutting. Oh my gosh, you've been slicing and dicing and karate chopping. Okay, you're like, I'm serious, God. I am obedient to what you're asking of me. Which I feel like for a lot of you guys is not settling. You're also doing a lot of cleansing with water. You're cleansing with water and recharging with water. So take that how it resonates, or it really helps you or serves you to live near water or to live near the ocean. Okay. The world needs to hear you. God is using you as a vessel. So you are being used as a vessel for your art. Let's say all of this pain that you've had to transmute, your art is a message to the world. Your music is a message to the world through God, through the Most High, through the divine, whatever your higher power is. Your spiritual, the things that you spiritually channel are coming out as the star messenger through God, through the divine. So it could be your music, your art, your influencing, your talents. You are being used as a vessel. And you have a message that the world needs to hear. Man, you guys deal with so much spell work in the workplace. People, let me say it this way, people are very jealous of you. I'm not trying to be like, oh my gosh, they're so jealous. No, people are really jealous of you. And they really try to hide it. There are people that hold a lot of animosity towards you because for a week straight, I was getting, the world needs to hear your message, and spell work, evil eye, at work. All week long I was channeling that. It's crazy. There's a lot of people talking about you, wondering how much money you're making, how you get by, how you're able to obtain the things that you're able to obtain. There is a group of people watching your love life and money very closely. I literally just said this. You guys have people watching your love life and your money moves very, very carefully. That's why I want you guys to drop your locks down below. You are moving silently. Through this glow up, you will increase your IQ. Your brain cells are being resuscitated. So you guys could be taking supplements that regenerate your brain cells. Maybe you guys have gone through a lot of survival mode, a lot of trauma. You are reviving yourself. Some of you guys are starting a social media business, a spiritual business, a tarot business. Okay. You are on fire. You clocked it. You are unstoppable. Someone is playing in your face right now because you're elevating, and I got that in yesterday's message. It could be a best friend. Someone is seeing that you're kind of private about what you got going on, but they can see it unfolding. White Lotus. Okay. So in White Lotus, for instance, there's a group of girls in season 3, and they all try to act like, oh, I love you so much. You're best friends. I love you. I support you. And I'm so happy for anything that you do. But there's a secret jealousy in each of them towards each other. Like one friend is married, newlywed. Okay, one friend is a newlywed. One friend's been married for a long time. And the other friend is single. And so the newlywed is like, oh my gosh, like the hotel resort guy is really hot. Like you should hook up with him. And so she's like pushing that, pushing that, pushing that. But in actuality, she wants to hook up with him and cheat on her husband. You guys have people that are like this. You guys have people that are like that. Like, oh my gosh, I support you so much. And then as soon as they see you winning and having fun and letting go, like that's it. You're being liberated. People right now, they feel chained to their situation. They feel like they can't get away from their situation. They feel stuck. And you not only are being liberated, but you are grateful. I'm seeing 1010 on my timer. You're not only being liberated, like you just look like a free spirit, okay? Because to me, in the show, the one girl that's supposed to seem like a free spirit, the newlywed, she's actually like, I don't know, I feel like a really not good person. And it's the friend that's single that everyone thinks is like really uptight. It's actually the one that's like really letting loose. And I don't know. Some of you guys are going to get confirmation in the next 24 hours. Some of you guys are going to get confirmation in the next 24 hours, not even 48. You guys got people hanging on to your every word because you're the siren. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm making a mess. You guys have people hanging on to your every word. You are the siren. You know what it's reminding me of? Beowulf. It's reminding me of the movie Beowulf. You guys got that Angelina Jolie like enchantment going on. You feel me? This is meant for you. This is meant for you. You guys are also being delivered. You are going through deliverance. And that's why you're feeling like so lighthearted, so free-spirited. And people are like, oh my gosh, did they just tell me to have a good day? Did they just skip? Are they singing? People know that you're a free spirit, but you don't do this in front of them. They know that you're enchanting, but you don't do this in front of them. And you're like, I know what your vibe is, but I'm still going to be me. Until they're like, oh my gosh, are they singing in front of me? Your confidence is just, it's hitting different right now. It is hitting different right now. You guys are dealing with nosy neighbors. Okay, I know some of my besties in here, they're just like, the neighbors. The neighbors, though. Okay, so you guys could be having some issues with your neighbors. I feel like it has to do with jealousy. Jealousy that you're in a happy relationship. Jealousy that you just look like you're doing okay. That is the main thing about this jealousy that you guys are dealing with. It looks like you're liberated. You don't have to do the same things as everybody else. You don't play by their rules. You don't play by the rules that they play by. You don't play by the rules that they play by. You're living a completely different life, a completely different speed, a completely different book, era, chapter. It's just different. Whoa, I'm bending these. Okay. I'm hearing a street bike in the distance. Keep your ideas to yourself. But know that copying will not work. Okay? Copying will not work. Anyone that's trying to emulate you has been effing around and finding out. It's your catch me outside season. You are just amped up. You're wound up. You're like, I know I'm going to get good news in 24 hours. I know I'm going to get good news within the next 48 hours. You are spiritually motivated, artistically motivated, financially motivated, spiritually, did I say spiritually? All the things, all kinds of motivated right now. You've been figuring out a different game plan and a different strategy to get what you want. You're like, this is what I need today. This is the goal. This is the intention that I'm setting. How will I maneuver? You're doing anything to maneuver differently because you have been bored. You're like, I'm bored. I'm bored here. I want something different to do. And because other people are bored in their life, they need you. You have a higher calling. You have a high spiritual rank. You are of high honor. And that's why you have so much spiritual protection. And the more obedient you are to your purpose or to the divine, the more people are like, whoa. I'm also channeling a message that people are going to really see your protection amped up this week. Now, what does that mean? I'm getting it means a couple different things. Let's say you've had a boss that's been messing with you at work. Okay? They're going to see that you are protected either by God or the higher ups. Let's say you have a terrible boss and you're like, I want to step down. I want to leave this place. I want to put in my resignation. I want to put in my 2 weeks. Like, they just see that somehow you are protected because you don't care anymore. I'm hearing snip, snip. Let the party begin. Now, normally I would say snip, snip. Let the block party begin. But, let the party begin. You're like, I know that I'm protected. I'm seeing you guys be so much more playful in all areas of your life, especially in the workplace. You're like, why so serious? Why do I have to be so serious? It's boring. I don't want to be like uptight. I don't want to. You're like, I don't want to do it. People are wanting to play in your face because you're elevating, but they can't. Your protection is being put, how you are protected, I should say, is taking center stage. For some reason, while you're being vindicated, people need to see why you're so spiritually protected in the workplace. For some reason, that is, I'm hearing your enemies will be your footstool. Your table is being prepared in the presence of your enemies. And for some reason this week, they need to see that your protection is not a joke. This would be like telling everybody, I have a bodyguard. And they're like, oh my gosh, this girl doesn't have a bodyguard. But you actually do have a bodyguard. Saying, I'm close to the higher ups. And they're like, nobody's close to the higher ups. But you are. Something that nobody else gets to do or have or be seen as is what you get to be seen as. Riddle me what? That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Wow. Anything else for the collective? Queen of Swords. I told you guys. Order is being restored. Things are going to be more fair. Because somebody has been trying to mess up the playing field. They've been trying to make it uneven. They've been trying to make it unfair. They've been trying to make it so you guys will fall on your face or look dumb. And no. 3 of Swords. Anybody in this circle, anybody in this group that tried to make the playing field a whole catastrophe, they are going to be dealing with the 3 of Swords. And that's very sad and it's very unfortunate, but they play too much. They literally play too much. It's also going to be exposed, their finances. I don't know who needs to hear that. Their finances are going to be exposed. So you guys got stuff on Front Street and these people got stuff on Front Street. Yours will be your protection, your deliverance, you being vindicated, you being free, and just, liberated and set free. For them, it's going to be their finances, their love life, their third-party situations, things that have been trying to hide behind the scenes will not hide behind the scenes, not for you and not for the other person. If you've been trying to play down, oh yeah, I am protected by this person, that person, this person, that person, it's being spotlighted for these little heifers of whoever to back the F up. Okay? I don't know why it needs to be exposed. Oh, okay, I get it. Because people are looking up to the wrong person. People need an authentic motivator, an authentic leader. So some of these people are getting found out, and it's just what time it is. Okay, they didn't marry for the right reasons. They don't maneuver for the right reason. So you've gone through this rebirth where you were left out in the cold, dealing with so many ops, trying to destroy your opportunities. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. You are committed to your cause. People in this season are going to see how committed you are. So that's going to pay off. Your hustle, your grind, how you didn't give up, how you guys, committed. That is paying off. You've been doing something for a long time. Working at something for a long time. That gift is, whoa. We have business and stability. This business, okay, you're going through this transition, and this business will be supported. It will be stable. It will come to fruition. So you guys have been going through a transition phase of, I really want my job to feel this way. I don't want it to be so monotonous and boring and da-da-da-da. And this business idea that you have, you're going to get an investor. You're going to get good news. You're going to get some money out of nowhere. Okay, you're going to get some money out of nowhere. You guys could be getting new coworkers. Someone is not tall enough for this ride. Be careful, okay? Be careful with some people that you have to get some feelings off of your chest, okay? Check out the last message before this one, if that resonates with you. You guys have some people that you've been letting them auto-correct the circumstances. And so you've been sweeping those feelings under the rug because you didn't feel comfortable with tough love, or you didn't want to be the bad guy with the people that you care about. You didn't want to push them to the edge. You didn't want to press any buttons. And now you're getting to that point where, like, okay, you're either with me or you're against me. There is no halfway. There is no undecided. There is no gray area. There is no straddling the fence. It is loyal or nah. You're either ready or nah, loyal or nah, that part. You feel me? We have pirate. Oh my gosh, I was channeling this earlier because of a show that I was watching, but I didn't really know what it meant. So, like, let me think for a minute on how this, like, what this means. Okay. So what I'm channeling and how I'm interpreting this is the pirate that I've been thinking about the last 24 hours means so many people thought that you stole this or you slept your way to get it, or do you know what I mean? Like, you bought your subscribers, you bought your followers, you cheated. Okay, so some people thought you were a pirate. They're like, oh no, if they have this position, if they're really liberated, they cheated. And that is why all of this is being put on Front Street. You didn't do anything shady to get this position. Dang, bestie, you did not do anything shady to get this position. You guys got people in suspense. You're the talk of the town. You're the talk at your workplace. Everybody's always whispering about you. Okay, so I'm getting that every time you leave the room, people are like, oh my gosh, did you see what they were wearing? Oh my gosh, but did you see their hair color? Oh my gosh, they were talking to me and they smiled and they told me to have a good day. Could you believe? Can you believe? I'm getting 23:23 on the clock. You have people in suspense are like, why are they saying hi to me? Oh my gosh, we need to talk about this. Oh my gosh, but did you see what they were wearing? Oh my gosh, did you see what they posted on social media? Did you see what they did over the weekend? Yeah. There is also a relationship that is going to be restored with someone that has not been very nice to you. There is someone that has not been very kind to you. And that relationship could be restored. It's either a group. It will make sense to you if it's a group, a lover, or a friend. And you guys can let me know in the comments. There's a relationship, you know that it's like on the rocks right now, but you know that it will be restored, or just like, oh my gosh, can we get there? Can we just get there? You are a superhero in this narrative. You are a superhero. I am so excited. So, yeah, your hustle and bustle is being rewarded in the next 24 to 48 hours. Your hustle, your grind is being celebrated. I want you to affirm it below. This is my parade. This is my table. This is my feast. You feel me? This is my table. This is my parade. This is my feast. You are slowing down to enjoy that feast. Normally you're like, oh, I gotta go. I don't have time to like slow down and just like chill. You're slowing down to chill. You're working smarter and strategizing more so you can enjoy the chill. And that's something you don't normally do, but you are seeing how it positively impacts your life. Okay, bestie, you let me know what's going on in the comments now. You let me know. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited for this good news. You are on the precipice of some good news. That part. Okay. Don't forget to smash the you know what. Hit the bell, you do not want to miss out. This is your Catch Me Outside season. Drop your favorite affirmation. And all important links are below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.